three-pointers. Accompanied by all-star Dan Marley, Mike was locked in, going through the...
Hey, wrap it up. Hey, when I would have seen that, wrap it up. Hey, cancel it right there.
Hold up, Mike done did it again? Yeah, gotta go to the top. Yeah, never quit, never stop. Gotta put these diamonds, in my watch. I just gotta turn it up, a notch. Yeah, why should I stop? Tell me, why should I stop? Why should I stop? Tell me, why should I stop?
Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Michael the Kid, back with another video for you guys today. And today we'll be checking out a different video that I usually do on my channel, but he made $1 million shot and they did not want to pay him. Now listen, this is from my main man jxmyhighroller. Listen, he usually does these docu-series on NBA facts, and it's really crazy that I don't know how he finds these, but he always finds them. And this one really piqued my interest, because how do you make $1 million shot and no one wants to pay you? So I said I gotta react to this on the channel, man. I said I gotta react to this on the channel. So no more talking, man, let's go ahead and get into it. He made $1 million, but they didn't want to pay him. So I wonder what team didn't want to pay him. And obviously right here, what I see from my screen, it looked like it was back in the 90s. So hey, let's go ahead and get into it.
You see this guy right here?
Yep.
This is Calhoun. He's
What
a
up,
big
Don?
Bulls fan. And he's about to do something that will change his entire life.
Well, look, there go the main man, Scottie Pippen, and the legendary greatest of all time, as we all know, Michael Jordan. So this is already interesting off the rip. I wonder what year this is. Let me go all the way back.
This is Calhoun. He's a big Bulls fan.
Okay.
And he's about to do something that will change his entire life.
Wow.
$1 million?
Wow.
That young man
Look,
being hugged
listen, even the ref was goddamn surprised. Look, look, the ref said, what the hell?
That young man being hugged has just won $1 million here at Chicago
And he goddamn
Don
Michael
just hit a
Jordan.
shot from 80 feet out. A 3/4 court shot. His prize for nailing this absolute bomb, $1 million.
Wow.
He can't believe it. Fans erupt.
Of course.
Don joins the Bulls as they celebrate his victory. Michael
course.
Jordan throws his arm around Don and congratulates him. Good shot, kid. Don had just done the impossible.
Yo,
His arm around Don and congratulates him. Good shot, kid. Don had just done the impossible. And with the game ball in one hand, $1 million check in the other, Don Calhoun did it. He was set.
Facts.
Except he wasn't. Due to a technicality in the rules of this contest, the insurance company that was required...
April 28th, 1993. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And local man may not be getting $1 million prize due to technicality. I'm gonna try to stop pausing, but I'm just
Due to
keeping
a
all the little
technicality
mini
in the
Easter
rules
eggs,
of this
bro. Easter
contest,
eggs.
the insurance company that was required to make the payoff claimed they simply didn't have to pay the man.
What?
Don hit $1 million shot for absolutely nothing.
See, nah, that's crazy. See, I like stuff like this too, because it's just like, I never knew about this.
Did you know just 50
I did
years
not know
ago
about
what the
this
average
at
life
all,
expectancy of every Fortune 500 company was?
Crazy.
Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. My brothers, summer
Shout out
is
to
finally
SeatGeek,
here.
but
and
we are
festival
not going to no
SeatGeek is when
concerts
seat
no
members get
time
in.
soon,
Ticket
gang.
will first below. With $1 million on the line, do you think you could sink a three-pointer? Pretty incredible consolation for one simple shot, but no one in their right mind would ever offer such a prize for making a single three-pointer. Except they did. Back in the 90s, during NBA All-Star Weekend, the league and a sponsoring company such as
Shout out
Foot
to that
Locker,
man,
American Express, Sony
what
would
was his
host a
name?
contest for fans. The
Dang, what was the
NBA's
old
$1
NBA
million
commissioner
shot.
name? I can't
It was one
remember.
of the most anticipated side events of the entire weekend.
I
And
cannot
out of the
remember.
millions of
Shout out to
fans who
him, man.
entered to win a shot,
He was
only
not
one
playing when he
would be
was in the
chosen
league,
to take
man.
it, get selected,
It was
make a
his league.
three-pointer,
Was it,
win $1 million. An opportunity of a
Dang.
lifetime for 4 lucky contestants
tell me
that
in
were
the comments.
selected over the 4 years that the NBA hosted the contest. And to aid them in their quest for $1 million shot, each contestant was joined by a former or active NBA player to give them pointers and advice. In 1996, among the 6 million entries, 17-year-old Demetrius Houston was selected to take the $1 million shot. With George Gervin by his side and 17,000 fans looking on, Demetrius lines up his shot. And with $1 million on the line, He clanks it off the backboard. Gervin tells the kid not to worry about it, but I'm sure he did.
Wait,
in 1997, a man named Jim Valente.
$1 million on the line, and you telling me, don't worry about it. Who? What? Like, come on, man. Like, a three-pointer at that, man, I'll be shooting threes every single day. My last name would be Curry, goddamn it.
The kid not to worry about it,
like,
but I'm sure he did. In 1997, a man named Jim Valente was selected to take the $1 million shot. His host and mentor for the event, NBA legend Oscar Robertson. A man who literally never made a three-pointer in his entire NBA career. But Jim was focused. It was his wife's birthday, and what better birthday gift than $1 million check? So Jim steps up to the line. He's ready.
I know he missed.
The ways in which he'll spend $1 million already racing through his mind.
I'll get that Corvette I've always wanted. That sure look good in a Rolex. We could really use a new deck out back. Maybe I'll get a boat.
She said maybe I'll get a boat.
Or maybe you'll get nothing. After the shot, Craig Sager asked Jim about his experience. $1 million. Gone. What went wrong, Jim? Give us some insight.
Craig Sager, man.
How did you feel at the time? What went wrong? I think I just pushed it a little bit right.
You don't think. You don't think. You sure did, Jim.
In 1998, a contestant named Sol Holmgren was selected to take the shot. And for the first time in the contest history, a contestant actually hit the rim. Another year, another $1 million miss.
That's crazy.
Of all these $1 million shot events, none managed to top the one that started it all in 1995. The contestant that was chosen, 16-year-old Mike Hoban. For weeks leading up to the contest, Mike spent 2 hours a day every day shooting three-pointers. Accompanied by all-star Dan Marley, Mike was locked in, going through the...
Hey, wrap it up. Hey, what I want to see there, wrap it up. Hey, cancel it right there. Cancel right there. That man practicing, bro. Man, wrap it up. Hey, wait, what, bro?
Three-pointers. Accompanied by all-star Dan Marley, Mike was locked in, going through the most meticulous shooting routine you'll ever see in your life. Mike prepares his shot by, quote, becoming one with the basket. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled a microscope out and studied the hoop to better his odds. Now he's taking phantom shots. His routine is becoming more unhinged by the second, but it works for him. Friends and family look on, watching him live on TV,
they need to bring this back, low-key. The NBA got money for this.
Mike is ready.
Call me,
He lines up the shot. He shoots.
He missed.
And misses the rim by 2 feet. An air ball. The poor kid is devastated. Friends and family are stunned. All the while, the commentator of the event doing his best to help, but instead just pours on a slew of more disappointment in the process.
So young Mike Holmgren has missed his shot at $1 million. The good news
hey, like somebody got ankle injury on the court. Oh my goodness! Like, wait, what? It's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right, man.
For his junior varsity team.
No, it's not.
After the shot, Sager interviews the kid, where he has the bright idea of just asking for one more shot.
I wasn't really in that zone I wanted to be in, but you know.
Wait, if he get one more shot, I know something.
One more shot. You would like one more shot, wouldn't you? Man, I would love another shot.
You'd like one more shot, wouldn't you? Mike never got another shot.
Okay, I was going to say, I was like, I know something.
$1 million on the line for one three-pointer and 0 winners. And looking back on these contests,
and he looked like he was going to make it right there too.
Remarkable that no one hit their $1 million shot, because countless fans and contestants have hit much more difficult shots for far less money. We've all seen these contests unfold.
$10,000 for a half-court shot, but they was giving $1 million for a Oh my goodness, bro.
Hit much more difficult shots for far less money. We've all seen these contests unfold in person. A fan gets randomly chosen out of the stands to come down and try to hit a half-court shot. The prize money, nowhere near $1 million.
Man,
usually the prize is $10,000 or maybe $20,000 for a car. This Mavericks fan hit a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot in sequence without missing. An anomaly of events in this context.
How much he made?
His reward for the incredible feat, $3,000 worth of gift cards to a local furniture store. But it gets worse.
Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, you know you wrong. You know you wrong. Say you swear. Say you swear right now. I did not just hear that. I did not just hear that. Say you swear right now.
$3,000 worth of gift cards to a local furniture store. But it gets worse. Because at a Mavs game a few years later, this woman was put
Dallas,
to the task of sinking
Mark,
a half-court shot. She's rocking the dirt gear, she's feeling good, beautiful form, and drills the shot. Nothing but net. What was her prize for pulling this off, you ask? A 65-inch flat-screen TV. Absolutely appalling. This guy managed to drill a half-court shot at a Blazers game years ago and won round-trip tickets to anywhere of his choice. A pretty unlikely shot from the guy, but far from impossible. What is impossible, however, is the fact that another fan hit the same exact shot 30 seconds later. It's clear that some people actually make these shots. So what would happen if someone actually did hit $1 million shot? What if instead of shelling out some gift cards or a flat screen TV, a team had to actually hand over a 7-figure check to one lucky fan?
Hey, ain't he black?
Don't keep yourself in the dark like this guy. Lumen, brilliant men's skincare solutions. In the dark when it...
It's April 14th,
I think I already know the reason why they didn't want to play him.
The Bulls are facing the Heat in Chicago.
I think I know the reason why they didn't want to play him.
Coming into the matchup on a 3-game win streak. By halftime, Chicago is up by 14. Jordan is killing the Heat. 22 points in the first half. It's a great time for home fans as usual. But the real spectacle is about to take place. Throughout the 93 season, the Bulls hosted a promotion for their fans. Among the 18,000 fans in attendance for any given home game, one lucky individual would be chosen to shoot a 3/4 court shot to win $1 million. At the time, and to this day even, $1 million cash prize for such an event is unheard of. But the odds of such a shot going in are so astronomically unlikely that the Bulls and the insurance company that would be responsible for paying out the prize money felt comfortable running the event anyways. Leading up to that Heat matchup, 19 lucky fans had attempted the halftime $1 million shot. Of the 19, 2 hit the backboard, 16 were air balls, and just 1 even hit the rim. An estimate of a fan chosen at random hitting this shot, less than 1%. Wow. And so a member of the Bulls organization went into the crowd and selected a 23-year-old local by the name of Don Calhoun. The reason for selecting him, his shoes were...
He was 23? Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Don, you look like you was about a good 30 or 27. I ain't gonna lie to you. You do not look no 23.
By the name of Don Calhoun. The reason for selecting him, his shoes wouldn't scuff up the floor. Hopeful, but understanding the slim odds that he faced, Don walked down to the court and prepared to take his shot. A fun halftime gimmick, something to keep the fans involved. They just slapped $1 million on there to get everyone excited, but no one will ever hit the shot anyways. Chris Hammond, vice president of SCA Promotions, a leader in the promotional contest industry, looks back on the shot saying, "The perfect contest is like the most tempting carnival game. Just feasible enough to make people think they can do it while actually being extremely difficult. You could have Steph Curry out there and still make money." Well, Mr. Hammond, it's time to pay up.
All net too. It's almost like he knew he made it. I ain't gonna, well, obviously he knew he made it, but it was almost like he knew that he was going to make it. Like the way, like how he didn't even like, oh my God. He was just like, man, I do this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, just look at his reaction. Look, it's just like, I do this. For real. Yeah. Look, Michael Jordan said, let's go, boy. That's crazy.
In what is possibly the most inconceivable occurrence to
and it's crazy,
ever happen on an
heard
NBA
of this story
court,
ever
Don
before
Calhoun
until now.
drilled
So
an 80-foot shot
man.
for $1 million. The whole place goes nuts. For a moment, it's like Don is part of this Bulls team, and they just won another championship. Even the ref of the game comes over to congratulate him. The man just did the impossible.
The ref like, yo,
$1 million. That's more than half the guys on this roster made that year.
Damn.
And with the job complete, Don heads over to snap a photo with a check in one hand and the game ball in the other. He did it. At least that's what he thought. See, these promotions are combed through meticulously by some of the best lawyers money can buy. The rules and restrictions are tight. Break one of them and you can kiss those winnings goodbye. Don Calhoun broke one of the rules.
Wait, what was
Not
the rule?
intentionally or anything, but among the stipulations of this promotion, one of them states that the contestant could not have played organized basketball within 5 years of the contest, and just 3 years prior.
Oh my, bro. That's so smart, but that is so messed up, man. Wow. Wow. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's
Played
crazy.
organized basketball within 5 years of the contest.
I
And
mean, they
just
was
3 years prior to this
scrubbing.
contest,
This
Don
dude
was a member
well,
of the
obviously they had to go
Triton
through like
Community
his
basketball
identity
team.
history
The
to make sure, you
contest
know,
people knew this.
give the
Don
money to his
acknowledged this
bank
by
and all that
marking
stuff,
the
blah, blah,
information
blah.
on the contest form.
But still.
the contest people shrugged it off and gave him the shot anyways. The insurance people, however,
Yeah,
did
they
not.
wasn't playing.
To them, it was a clear breach of the rules. Don should have never been selected in the first place. And so the insurance company of the event disqualified Don out of his shot and out of his $1 million.
You got me messed
When
up.
news broke that the now local legend would not be receiving his money, fans were livid. As reports on the event grew, fan outrage grew with it.
Yeah.
And within a week, the Bulls organization was under so much local pressure that they held a press conference announcing that they actually had a change of heart and they would pay up. A
Wow.
very strange and inexplicable decision considering their stance just a few days prior.
Wow.
Don's $1 million split into 20 payments over the next 20 years. His first check for $50,000 was sent out that week. Technically, rules were broken, but Don was getting paid, and he had no idea how or why.
Yeah.
A year after his
20
miraculous
years.
shot, Don heard that Michael Jordan would be in the area for one of his son's basketball games. A perfect opportunity for Don to get his $1 million game ball signed. So Don pulled up to the
True.
game in search of Michael, but with security flocking the NBA star, no fans were getting anywhere near him. But Don wasn't just an ordinary fan.
Facts.
He's the guy who hit the $1 million shot.
He a local
Jordan
legend.
recognized him in the stands and had security bring him over after the game. And with his ball in hand, hoping to get an autograph, Don approached Michael. But MJ didn't call him over to give him an autograph. Instead, he had to ask Don a question. Did you get your money? A year after the Bulls had their change of heart and decided to pay him his money, Don finally got an answer.
Hold up. This man, Michael Jordan, came over. He said, did you get your money? That's how you know Michael Jordan is all about business, bro. Businessman.
After the Bulls
He don't
had
care
their
about
change of
nothing
heart
else.
and decided to pay
Did you
him
get
his
your money,
money,
nigga?
Don
Did you get
finally
your
got
money?
an answer why.
No.
Turns out the insurance company wasn't the one who paid Don. They never intended to. After
Wow.
hearing about what the insurance company was trying to pull, Michael Jordan, along with other players on the Bulls, told ownership they needed to pay up. And so the organization
Wow.
did, out of their own pockets. Legally,
What?
the parties involved were within their rights to void the payments altogether, but Michael felt like what they were doing wasn't right. And so we made it right.
See, this why he
if
the
it
goat,
wasn't
man.
for Michael approaching ownership
why he
and
the goat,
demanding they
man.
pay Don his money, he would have
Wow.
never seen a cent of that $1 million. So
If
it
it
turns out
wasn't
that
for
even if it
Michael
was
Jordan.
for a brief moment, Don Calhoun was a part of the Bulls. Seeking nothing in return, Michael and the rest of the players looked out for Don. Oh, and that autograph Don wanted, a couple weeks later, he got that too.
Wow.
So what happens if someone actually makes one of those inconceivable $1 million shots?
Hey, man, shout out to Michael
Well,
Jordan,
one way
man.
or another, they get paid.
As you can see, man. That's crazy, man. Hey, man, and shout out to Jimmy, bro, because like I said, I would have never have known about this video, man. But listen, he made the $1 million shot, but they did not want to pay him. Great video, great video essay too from Jimmy, bro. He never disappoint, obviously. But man, shout out to Don, man, Don Calhoun. Shout out to Michael Jordan too for getting all the folks, because it shows you how much leverage he had, first of all, over the whole team. Like, y'all know this is wrong, bro. Like, let's go ahead and pay that man for real. And he was 23 at that too. Like, come on, bro. Like, for real. So yeah, man, shout out to Don, and really shout out to Michael Jordan for, you know, giving him the money that obviously he deserves, man. And you know, the insurance company, that was really fucked up of them, but you know, they was like, man, we're not gonna get out no $1 million. Crazy, ain't it? crazy. But listen, man, I don't have any other type of content like this on my channel, so I'm gonna leave my most recent sports video right here on the screen. So make sure you go ahead and click that for your boy, man. I really do appreciate it. For real. But it's your boy Michael the Kid signing out. Hey, I'm gonna catch y'all next video, man.